I've been really interested in caregiving, and particularly in multicultural families. And the reason is relatively personal. Um, it started because I found myself as a caregiver and of my grandparents. And so through that process, my mom, who she's retired now, but she was a professor of psychology and a therapist, was also a caregiver. And we started having conversations around what it meant to be a caregiver and how do we learn how to be a caregiver in our families. And the more we started talking about it, the more we decided we thought this would be a really cool collaboration. And so some of my first research on caregiving communication was actually written with my mother, where we talked about stories of caregiving for the matriarchs in our family. So my maternal and paternal grandmothers in particular, and what that looked like. And kind of fast forward a couple of years later, we started to talk about end of life communication and how just the process of talking about caregiving and how telling stories about end of life normalized talking about end of life in our family. It just became a topic of conversation across the generations.